Today we are going to be talking about the artwork of Michelangelo. You might recognize his name because of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. However, that Ninja Turtle was named after this Italian painter, Michelangelo. Michelangelo was born in 1475 in Caprice, Italy. This was during the Renaissance period in which Europeans took great interest in the arts and sciences. Artists of this time took a lot of inspiration from the ancient Romans and the ancient Greeks. What makes Michelangelo so important was that he was a jack of all trades. He was most famous for his sculptures, but he also excelled in poetry, painting, and architecture. He did not limit himself to one specific type of art. He did a lot of different things. Have you ever seen this guy before? This is the statue of David that was made by Michelangelo, and we actually have a replica of him in Buffalo. Today we're going to be learning about the painting that Michelangelo did on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. The Sistine Chapel is located in the Vatican in Rome, Italy. What makes this story so important is that Michelangelo really went outside of his comfort zone and tried something that he was not familiar with. In 1508, Pope Julius II, that's this guy right here, approached Michelangelo and asked him to paint 12 biblical characters on the ceiling of the Vatican. This really shocked Michelangelo. He had said to Pope Julius, "But I am not a painter." He is best known for his beautiful sculptures. He was very comfortable working with stone, but he was not comfortable working with paint. And basically what happened was that Pope Julius II encouraged Michelangelo to do it, and Michelangelo told him that he will give it his best shot. With that being said, Michelangelo was an extreme overachiever. So instead of just the 12 biblical characters that he wanted, Michelangelo decided he was going to paint the entire ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. So instead of 15 characters from the Bible, he painted over 300. You may have actually seen this part of the Sistine Chapel before. There are many artists that create parody replicas of this painting specifically. Michelangelo's first step was to plan out on paper how he was going to paint all of this 5,000 square foot area. The next step Michelangelo had to take was to figure out how to paint on the ceiling that was 70 feet into the air. So he decided to build a scaffolding system in which there are these wooden towers where he could stand and even lay on. Next, he had to figure out how he was going to paint directly above him. A lot of people think that Michelangelo laid on his back and painted the ceiling, but according to some of his sketches, it appears as if he was standing and painting directly above him. Either way, we're not 100% sure. All that we do know is that both methods would be extremely difficult to paint a painting as big as a school gymnasium. After 4 years of very, very hard work, Michelangelo completed the Sistine Chapel painting. Even though this painting is hundreds of years old, it is still in relatively good shape, and you can go to the Vatican to see it today. All right, kiddos, are you ready for your drawing challenge today? Today's art challenge is to create a sketch of a creative solution on how you would create a masterpiece on the ceiling. It does not have to be a realistic way of how you would paint the ceiling. I would like for you to use your imagination. It does not need to be realistic. Sometimes the craziest ideas lead to the most amazing inventions. Get as creative as you can and add as many details as possible. But wait, there's a twist. You will have to create the sketch laying down on your back with your paper taped to the bottom of your desk. You will have to reach above you and draw out your creative solution to your problem. Good luck!